Hey, this is Steve. It's now 10:30 in the morning on April 15th, and I'm a little PO'd because for the last 2 hours I have been recording a video and it has now crashed. So in any event, it is what it is. Um, so I want to explain what I've been doing here. So get rid of that. You'll notice here these are a setting that I have for the reversal bars. I made it on the reversal bars, and basically it's rather than getting into all the settings, we could talk about that in social hour or maybe another video. But in any event, it's based on the um, the reversal bars. So you can see right here we're kind of like mismatched and all that. And I'm trying to put on. It has to be. I've got 3 contracts going on. 2 going off at a target, the first and only target, and then no target for the third runner. Basically, it's got a tight stop, and it'll just keep going if it runs. Basically, when the first 2 come off, the third target will move up. However, it's still not at the break even, so um, it could possibly still be a negative on that third one, even though the first 2 have gone off. So basically, the whole trade itself will be a scratch plus plus. You know, but it really won't go anywhere. What we're looking for is to get in, take off those 2 right away, and then run up that trail until it gets stopped out. Unfortunately, a lot of these markets nowadays have not really been running very much, but they do break out from time to time. So the theory is that there's going to be more winners than losers, because if we take full stops on 3 contracts, but then only take 2 targets off and not the third target, well, then it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. So anyway, that being said, so this strategy is working for that. They're all disabled right now, and they're all on account 222. So you'll see the number. I'm just starting this all over again. I've missed a whole hour because something happened in Ninja. Anyway, so there's all going to start at 0. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them on, and then I could kind of explain as we go. So let me turn them on. I'm just in the control panel, turning them on. Okay. So like for instance, this one here, this is what ES. So you can see it goes in, it gets popped out. This one goes in here. It does not hit target. All 3 come down. Don't get a full stop, but basically a stop. And there's reasons for this. I don't want to get into it, but in any event, there's reasons for why I don't have it at a reversal bar. I have it getting in on a reversal bar, but it's getting out at a reversal bar plus like 3-4 ticks. And there's a reason for that, for divergence. Anyway, so it tries it again, goes in. This time it does hit the target, and then it comes down with the trail, and it takes that one out. So these 2 make up for that 1 loss. So basically, it's a scratch plus plus. And then it goes in again, tries it again. This time it continues and runs. So here we go. I take off the first 2 contracts. The target runs, and now we're at a break even there, but we're near it, so it goes all the way up, almost. And now you know why I have the multiple bars on there with the stop. Went up a little bit more until it finally did get kicked out here. So 1 contract went all the way there and 2 there. It doesn't set up, blah, blah, blah. Then it sets up over again here too. Again, chop zone, which I don't have the code on that for yet. So until I get the code, I can't do anything about it. And then, so it does that. It doesn't hit target. It gets stopped. Goes in. It looks like it went in and went right back out. So just in, out, and that was the end of that. Then it tries it again. And now we got their target, and now we're just running it. So this trade, ES will not put on a contract at all until it hits the target, or it hits the stop. There is no target, so there's nothing for it to hit on the upside. So if this just keeps sailing up, we will never get in. So we need it to actually come down, get us out of this trade that it thinks it's in, and then we would be able to create a new trade. So anyway, so let's look at this one here. This one's in. So this is NG NIGAS. NIGAS news just came out, so that's probably why a little crazy right here, because news just came out at 10:30. I did a 10-minute trade and won on that one. But anyway, so we got to hit the two. So you'll see here, 3 contracts, 3 stops, 3 contracts, 3 stops, but only 2 targets. And then here, this is gold, same thing, chop zone. I don't have chop code in here. If I did, I'd have that in there for that. But and then this is what crude. Again, you see the chop. It's got to get out of the chop. So basically, the theory is that it's kind of like a chop trade. It gets in the center of the chop, but we have the momentum to our favor. So the hopes are that even though we're in a chop zone, we could very easily get popped out. That's why I don't want to have stop down here, because if it breaks out to the downside, then we're really, I'd rather just get in. It rather goes or it doesn't. It's got the momentum in our favor, so it's got to go. And if it comes back, if it can't even get past halfway mark, it should be able to at least get here to get to our target, or at least 2 targets. And then if it breaks out in that direction, then we're good to go. If it pops out right here, then we're done, and we'll just get back into it again, basically at the middle of the chop box. So it's kind of like a middle ground of the chop box, but we have the advantage. So if it stays in the chop box for a very, very, very long time, we will get chewed up. But if it eventually breaks out, we'll be in it. We'll be in the breakout. So I don't really want to call it a breakout trade, because breakout of what? Breakout of a chop box. So like here, right here. So it went in. It I didn't paint. Oh, it's going down. It's going south. It hits the target, and then it says no way, we're going back up. So anyway, we'll just have to watch and see what happens. So anyway, you can see just since I've turned this on, we're down $300 already. Again, I don't have chop box trade conditions on yet. So once I get that code in here, I'll be able to do something. But until then, it is what it is. So it looks like everything is on. Again, this ES won't do anything until I get out of this, what it thinks I'm in a trade.
Order canceled.
Why isn't this working? Why am running? Why? That should have gone in. So let's turn it off and turn it back on again. I have noticed a couple occasions it's done that. Just restart it. Yeah, see, now it's painting. Maybe. Okay. So anyway. So we wait. So we wait. Gold's been on a tear today. You can see here with gold that already hit our. So here's our chop box. So here's our chop box. We get in, we get out. We're not going to mess with it. It can't even get to the top of the chop box when we got in. Can't even hit our target. So okay, fine. So we get out. Try it again. Can't get our target. Fine. We get out. Get in. Can't get our target. Fine. So it goes in again. Now this time we hit our target, and then hopefully we trail it and it breaks out of this box. So same thing with down here. You can see this all day long. So basically it's a chop box trade. It's a breakout. I guess you can call it a breakout. I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever. It is what it is. But now what I want to do is I want to eliminate some of these. And I've got some ideas, but until I get the code, there's nothing I can do. You can see here, so it ran up, popped me out. Then it got back right in again for the trend to finish it off. It hit that target, went up a little bit more. So basically all 3 contracts got off there, but it couldn't go any further. So it just fiddle farted around in the chop box. And now it looks like it may have broken out. So we'll see, or maybe not. Okay, so we'll probably do it again. If it continues to go up, we'll be in. Now there might be an occasion where you're going to see, I don't know if I could see it here. It doesn't look like it. Might be an occasion where, if it's a fast-moving market, you might see some triangles, whether magenta for down,
Order submitted.
or
Order submitted.
cyan for up triangles, and that just means that the order's hanging there. It just never took because it just took off too fast. It'll cancel itself out after 12 bars, but hopefully within the 12 bars it'll come down and at least get us in. But you might see those eventually. Come on, there's our chop box. See the chop box here? Okay, then we'll try to go down. Hit a target, said nope, came back up. I don't know what happened here. Just a quick snap. Again here, try to go down, hit our target, but said nope. So now we're going up. That would have been, I don't know what happened here. Oh, this might have been when I had it shut down. That's, I had to reboot and clear data and all that stuff. So yeah, that might have just happened then. I just canceled everything. I canceled all orders. So that might have been that one. But in any event, it runs up, would have gotten popped out. Now we're in our chop box. And now what I don't understand is why aren't those together? I'm going to look in the setting on that one because these should be together. Why are they split up like that? Oh, I think I might know why. No. That is interesting. Save for another day. But yeah, those should be together. So 1 is there, 2 is there. That's interesting. Yeah, they should be running together. Okay. Note to self. Okay, well, anyway, I will let this run. I could probably pause it, or I'll just let it run. I'll just do some work here on my own, and we'll watch that, and then that way it could be run at full speed in YouTube. And you could just fast forward, hitting your right arrow or left arrow to go backwards. On your keyboard, we'll just push it forward by 5 seconds.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
What's going on with my phone?
Order filled. Order filled.
You can see it right here. You can see it. Anyway, you see the theory behind this. Why isn't YM taking anything? That's odd. What's going on with YM? It's kind of odd that it's not taking anything. You would think YM and RTY. Why isn't RTY? Oh, I guess it did take something. It's down 130. Here, I'll bring this in here real quick. Dragging this in here. So looking at 222, the account, and let's well here, everything is 230.
Order canceled.
And now it's 3D1. Anyway, this is with commissions. So let me turn it off. So let's just do, so nothing on 60, 70 bucks on Brent, crude, ES, nothing. Oh, that's because it's still in this trade. Hasn't done anything. Well, that's typical ES. It doesn't move. Anyway, so it's just going to hang there. You can see it's been there for quite a while. You see how slow it moves? There's multiple dots of stops, bar dots. Anyway, that's enough. All right, so it doesn't do anything. Gold has been good. Nat gas, I should say. YM, not so. And then so YM did take some. Anyway, 115. So yeah, these two aren't doing so well. But again, the problem is that when gold, let's say, is having a bad day, these are having good days. So unfortunately, it's nice to be able to say, well, I'm just going to say gold's the best one. I'm going to put gold on. And you let it run, and then the next thing you know, the day that you put it on, it's a bad day, and these are running, but you don't have those on. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Anyway, you can see it broke out. So now no matter what happens with this third target, we're clear with this one. But we have this to make up for, remember? Because these are full stops. So we've taken 1, 2, 3 full stops on 3 contracts. So we have some making up to do. The 2 and 2 is fine. Going out in 2 and then stopping at 2. As long as we have more wins than loses, we'll be okay with the 2 contracts. But this contract is the one that has to take off. And if it's not a trending and not flying, then it kind of does jeopardize the whole strategy, because the whole strategy is designed to have this take off. And it's also designed to have this trail, this reversal bar, by a few ticks, 3, 4. Might hopscotch a little bit, but there's reasons for that, and it's a divergence reason. So that's what forms these chop boxes. So if it came down here and created another box, you'd see the box right there. So that's what creates the chop box. So that's why I have to have the stop there. because just because it comes down doesn't mean it's going to actually create a divergence. It actually has to come down to here to create the divergence. So I got to give it a little room. But going into it, I come in on a reversal bar. So it triggers on a reversal bar. You can see everything's going in the right direction up. And this is a small chart, but if we went to a big chart, you'd see it because these are all the bigger reversal bars on a larger time frame chart. So you could see this one here. I mean, it'd have to come all the way down to here to reverse that larger market's trend. Anyway, enough on that. Okay. We got some making up to do to get out of there. See, it's nice when you get into it here. Now that's a short busted out. Would have been nice to get into here. It didn't set up, and it wasn't capable of it, but now it is. So there's reasons why it didn't. You're wondering why it didn't go long. I don't know. Here, because we're in a downtrend. It's not going to. And then here, same thing. It's not until here that it says, oh, maybe we're going up. So there's settings in here that I have that are reasons. And it might not actually come to fruition. I might have to poo-poo the whole idea. But I'm going to let it go. Got to collect data. So what I turned this on 45 minutes ago. So 45 minutes, $385. If I stop right now, let's say an hour, because so 300. Where are we at? 385. And that's what 8 markets or something like that on average, but it's not bad. $385 an hour, kind of like a lawyer. Only I worked. No, kidding. Come on. There might be some lawyers out there. I gotta watch out what I say. Oh, I gotta go feed my doggies.
Order submitted.
All right, I'm gonna go feed my dogs.
Order submitted.
Oh, yes. Finally. So I got out and I got right back in again. Let's just hope. If it does get to create a chop box, at least we'll hopefully have a target. I'll watch this for. Go feed the doggies. But so I got out of that original trade, and so now, come on, hit my target. Because it could very easily come back down and form a new box. And that's why I do not want to be in it.
Order submitted.
But
order
we
submitted.
should be able to get to the top of the chop box.
Order submitted.
Seriously. We really seriously should be able to get to the top of the box. And then whether or not it goes or not is here nor there. Of course, we want it to go, but oh God, it's if this were real money and not sim, it'd be so easy just to go up there and take the trade off. Just push that target that target down because the emotions are so heady.
Canceled.
But it's sim monopoly money, so it's easy just to sit here and say, if it comes back and gets me, it gets me. I don't care.
Order
I know why
canceled.
that's trailing. Because I have the trail stop. I'm probably a little bit too soon. I could adjust that. So, but that's here nor there. Anyway, so that's that one. So we will allow that to go. And I will be back.
Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
What'd I miss? All right, I'll probably let this go for an hour because I got work to do and I need to make phone calls and I don't know how to mute my microphone because I figured out how to disable it, but then if I disable it, I have no mic at all. There's got to be a way to mute it during the recording, so I'll have to look that up. But in the meantime, I haven't, so I don't, so I can't, so I won't.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Well, if you're looking for 500 bucks, we could have it so this thing turns off. Well, there are two ways to do it. The strategy itself we could turn off at a certain target, but that's only for that one particular market. So I don't know what the breakout is on these without looking at it, but if any one makes $500, it will turn off, but the other ones will still go on. The other way to do it is through the discipline manager. And the discipline manager, you can set up that when it hits 500, just stop taking trades and be done with it. You could rather do it on an unrealized profit. So as soon as it hits that unrealized intra-trade, it'll just terminate it and then it'll make it realized and then you'll be done. Or you could make it until after it closes the trade. So it might, let's say it goes up to like $600 that we just saw, but now it came down to 496. So we're under. So if we were flat right now, it would still keep trading. But we would have to close above 500 in order for it to stop. So there's a couple ways to do it. But the discipline manager looks at the account, not any one individual market. So that way, if you had all of them going at one time, as soon as the account hit $500, then you can call it a day. Or trail it up, or it'll monitor it, manage it as far as how much percentage you want to get back, if you want to keep trading or whatever. You could actually, we could actually have it where you put your individual target on the particular market, and
order submitted.
Let's say on NASDAQ, like earlier, I turned it off because it was just going crazy. I lost $1,000. It was just back and forth, back and forth. It was too small a chart. But in any event, something like that, we could say, okay, well, if it loses $500, then just turn it off and let the winners keep going. I could see what's going on here. If you can't too, see we're going down, went up. We're trying to go in this downtrend, which is a higher time frame downtrend. If you look at the we're going against the higher time frame reversal bar. We haven't busted that yet. That's from a higher time frame. So again, it's going up big time. It's coming back down. There's a reversal bar. We would have to bust that to get on the other side of it to get it above us to make a big freight train. So we can see we're kind of fighting between the smaller charts, even though these are bigger. The smaller charts wanting to push down, but we're going right into this big time frame. So if we bust that, we're cruising. So that's the deal with that. So anyway, getting back to the discipline manager, I might as well plug myself here. I don't know why it's not going up. What the heck? Are you serious? Oh my God. Computers. Anyway, this is the web page. If you go to indicators, discipline manager. If you want to read it, it's right here. If you want to hear it, you just hit the video the guy will tell you. Here's a bigger demonstration that I did. I think this is from Ninja like a year ago or something. But anyway, if you want prices, questions, that's the webinar, a full hour-and-a-half webinar on it from Ninja Trader. If you want to get a free trial, just click it there, you know, whatever. Anyway, so that's indicators. If you guys want to talk, social hour. This is just a chit-chat BS session. You can go to the Zoom link at this time. We're usually there around that time. Somebody's usually there. We just finished this class right here. There's a summary of our class. Oh, well, I still got to get the last class in there. We finished our last class. I didn't put notes in there, but here's the notes from the classes. So anyway, so that's that. That's that. There's the reversal bars. And actually, why is it not working? Good to know. The reversal bars for Ninja 7. Where's Ninja 7 stuff? Oh, maybe it's in our free stuff. Because Ninja 7 is when it started years ago. What the heck is going on? Oh, God. Oh, maybe it's good that I'm checking this. So what's going on here? Anything? What am I missing? Nothing really. Other than getting popped out of NG a little bit. All right. Okay, so there's reversal bars. There's it'll tell you about the reversal bars and how they work. Oh, here's the 7. There it is. Okay, so that's their 7 version. That's free. You can download it right there, but it's only on Ninja Trader 7. But you know, it's available. What's going on with this one? Oh, I'll have to look into that. Free stuff. Stuff I like. I'll have to go look into that. Anyway, so there's the web page. Algos. Oh, here's our algos. You can read all this, but the ATR trader is another one. This is what we're dealing with now. ATR traders. All right, my candlestick. I like this one. Here's my trade. Oh my God, what is going on? Our internet. It's internet or something. Okay, forget it.
Order canceled.
Something going on. All right, whatever. Do it on your own. So let's hit our $500 goal, and then we will. Well, we had our $500 goal, but we lost it. So let's get another $500 goal, and then I'll pull the video. Because I'm at 50 minutes. I'll keep it at an hour, hopefully.
Order submitted.
That's the winner, right there. Oh, that's gone. Everyone's gonna fly. They don't fly like they used to. They used to break out like that and then just go. Ching, 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 ching. I don't hear that anymore. That's the sound of the past.
Order canceled.
Oh, there we go. Now, if we had the discipline manager set up on unrealized, it would have stopped. It would have canceled this trade and turned everything off on this account anyway, just on this 222 account, because it goes by accounts. You could have multiple accounts, but each account has its own setting. So if we had it on here for account 222 and all these charts are on it, it would just lock them all up and be done, and you'd be done. Is this the one that's going to fly? Probably to here, and then that'll be it. Chop, 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 chop. That's actually what created this, because I got tired of just not moving, and like it used to. It just doesn't move anymore like it used to. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, look at any market. Look at all your ES. Yeah, it goes up, but it doesn't go up. I mean, it's just this constant little breakout stuff. I mean, a little bit at a time. It used to just fly. Crude, we pulled up a couple years ago. Yeah, look at this. Now, granted, it's a small chart, but if you're going to go on the large chart, here, we can do a large chart. Here's the, well, I don't want to do it on this one. Let's do another one. I'll just open another window. I'll do crude. There. I'll just delete this chart. So let's switch this to like a 21.3. Might take a while. Is it not working? I might have to download data. Forget it. It takes too long. And I've tried doing analyzer. Analyzer doesn't analyze. It doesn't work. I mean, granted, these are Ranko bars, I know that, but I even have the lizard indicator back testing Ranko bar. That doesn't work. It's like, no, it just doesn't work. I've even put it on minute charts on the analyzer, strategy analyzer, on minute charts, range charts. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't have faith in it. This is the only way that I know how to do it, that works, that I feel comfortable with, and that's actually gathering data. Because from data, you can come into here. I'll bring this over there, if I can. I might as well do a little tutorial on this, if I can get it up there. A little tutorial on this one. So let's do, so there's my chart. I don't have 222 on it because I just started it, but let's like crude, 207. 207. Let's do AM session. There's March and April, $700. And if you just go April, $500. March, $200. I mean, it's just crap. That's why I let this run. This is on a sim, but I let it run just for stats. Chop zone. Chop zone is just lunch. The zones are right here. I call it chop zone. It's just lunchtime. But anyway, so that's that. London session. A lot of times I don't leave it open all night long. You can see here. So let's see. Well, anyway, here's a bigger time frame. Again. Oops, sorry. Yeah, both. Let's do everything. Yeah, look at, ooh, $350. or $3.50. But here, let's just look at the AM because it's truly, look at it, just bad, 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 bad. What else? RTY. Anyway, that's data. Well, we hit our goal of 500, and this market is just not doing anything today. So I say maybe pull the video and do it again tomorrow. I'll collect some more data. See what happens. I'll let this run all day, but I want to stop the video. I gotta get some work done. All right, we're at 57 minutes, so that actually works out well. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. You Skype me if you need information.